Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. So Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tuyen. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nuno Mendes. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Chance here to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lukaku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Yamal knocks it into space. Marquinhos cuts it out and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out towards the flank. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Saliba. Gravenberg. Van de Ven. Van de Ven going full tilt down the left. Played into space. He's picked his way through. That's very neat. Great vision. He's cut it out. Van de Ven goes long. Gravenberg. And it's Pedri. He has a look up. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Gravenberg. Searching pass he's played there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nuno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Pedri. Knocks it out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bruno Fernandes. Nice looking ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nuno Mendes. Here comes the cross. Gravenberg gets good distance on it. Lukaku. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Threads one in. Out to the left it goes. Crosses it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal tries to pass it through. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
A header! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that for...
There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van de Ven. Van Dijk. Van de Ven. Could move up a gear here. Lukaku. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Rice just eases him off the ball. Oh, what? Haaland!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Haaland, and it's Tuyen. Howson. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Erling Haaland. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Number 10.
And he's there to clear it.
Coming on the field, number 14.
Now it's De Jong.
Number 45, Osman. Number
That
9,
looks a decent ball.
Matthias Cunha. Number
Referee
6,
has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner.
substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. He is just caressing the ball. De Jong.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, well played. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's a good run down the right. And it's Timber. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Real chance! And he thumps it clear. And that is a little undercooked. Played out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Nuno Mendes. Coming on the field is number 13, Kukurea. Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Rice. Van de Ven. And it's Timber. Now Saliba. Van Dijk. Now Van de Ven. That's an imaginative pass. Vietnam need to make something happen here. De Jong caresses it through. Takes a shot! Taken goal, and the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Manchester United are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. timber.
And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And the shot! And it's a goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability.
Vinicius Junior!
It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Tuyen. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Osimhen.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, no joy this time. Chance here to counter. Pedri. It's just beyond his reach. Rice. Looking for a runner. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. Timber is onto this.
Oh, shooting chance!
They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Koundé. Now it's Osimhen. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Koundé picks it up now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Floated through. Vietnam have it back and can go again. Pedri played back. Marquinhos going vertical. Gravenberch. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior might just make this. Gravenberch.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Probing pass. That's a shade up.
And it's been given away. Real chance!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Now Timber. And it's Rice. Good ball, good take. Mendes calmly anticipates. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Tuyen. Vinicius.
Great chance! Yes!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. Timber. Gabriel. And it's Gravenberch. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. Haaland has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé just loves to go forward whenever he can. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Timber is onto it in a flash. Gabriel. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. And the second half gets underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Some resolute defending there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. Good pressure, determined, intense. Played out wide. And it's Koundé. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Rice. And it's made its way to him. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Henderson getting this one clear. Haaland. Pedri. Ambitious ball here. Oh, this is a great position. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. Pedri. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's tried one! It's a loose ball. Van Dijk. Rice. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk tries to clear. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Pedri. Marquinhos. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19, Erling Haaland. Number 27,
Szoboszlai.
Morgan Rogers. Number 10,
Šeško.
Number
Gets a good foot in
25,
there.
Nuno Mendes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Number 45, Osman.
Šeško.
Number 14,
And that has left him in a heap.
Number 9, Matthias
Some excellent tackling here,
Number
and that
6,
one a perfect
Frenkie
example.
de Jong. Number 13, Kukurea.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get free.
Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And it's Timber. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Saliba with a fine tackle. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. De Jong. Nice looking ball. This looks promising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they show the vulnerability until...
There's the shot! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that will be the final act. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Those of you making their way home on public
Any reflections
transportation
on what you've
today,
seen, Jim?
please watch the
One-sided
screen for train
and
departure
only
times
one
from
winner,
all
Peter.
local major
The players
stations.
didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.